Microsoft's earnings this evening out after the close of US trade, expected to be all about its cloud business. It reports its fourth quarter, and as an all-session stock on the IG platform, you can trade Microsoft easily after the close of trade and after the numbers. Look for between 58 to 60 cents a share, down from 62 cents this time last year on revenues of $22.2 billion. It'll also be interesting to see what commentary there is around the acquisition of LinkedIn just last month. Microsoft acquired a mass of data when it bought the professional networking site. Analysts want to see Microsoft tell investors about how it would go about marrying the data and algorithms that analyze it with its Office 365 cloud service, forming a more consolidated enterprise software product, according to those that were looking at the acquisition when it happened. Let's take a look now at the chart in some more detail. This, as I say, comes out after the close of trade tonight, so we've got a few hours of the session to go before we're looking now at this chart at the moment, but as I said, you can trade it after the numbers come out this evening.
Yes, certainly. And what we have actually seen is since that LinkedIn acquisition, you can see the last few weeks we've actually seen some significant upside in terms of the share price. This is the weekly time frame we're looking at here. Now, ultimately, it did bounce from a convergence of both an inside trend line that we can see that originates from the back of 2014 alongside this 100-week SMA. Anyway, that's in the past, and ultimately what we're seeing at the moment is a continuation of the sideways consolidation that we've seen since the back end of 2015. We haven't broken out of this range, but what we've seen in the past looks something very similar. If you look at the beginning of 2015 and again the back end of 2014, we saw something very similar, gradually moving lower, but ultimately it ended up moving back on trend, and that is clearly towards the upside. As such, my outlook would be bullish, but ultimately it's all about when we get that breakout, when we get that signal that we are going to see that next leg higher. You either want to get long at the bottom end of a range, or you want to play the exit of it. Getting into it in the middle of that range can be quite dangerous. As such, 56.78 is going to be crucial, of course. If you want a big move towards there, the likes of earnings releases can really do that for you. But certainly be aware of the fact that even if it did come back up there, it needs to break it and get a close up above there. We've seen 3 touches on that level, and until we see a breakout from this current consolidation, I'd be more interested in getting long towards the bottom or playing the breakout. I wouldn't necessarily want to jump in right in the middle of this right now.